Greene County Sheriff's Office conducted a warrant roundup this week. San Angelo is crab-free, and a San Angelo man left police seeing double. Those stories and more. I'm James Bellini, and this is Live. We'll get to the news in a minute, but first, whether you need a personal loan to consolidate debt, a credit card full of perks, or a checking account that protects you and your money, Texas Trust Credit Union has your back. There are currently 2 locations in San Angelo to serve you. Their newest location is at 3712 FM 2288, right behind the Chick-fil-A on Sherwood Way. It's pretty convenient for those people there in the Bluffs and in Southland. The downtown location is located at 337 West Twohig Avenue, and they're all over North Texas. To find out where, visit Texas Trust Credit Union online at texastrustcu.org. That's Texas Trust and the letters cu.org. Now, on to the news. Started things off, the Greene County Sheriff's Office conducted a warrant roundup this week in conjunction with the Texas Attorney General's Office and made 8 arrests, where the arrests ranged from aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, online solicitation of a minor, robbery, and possession of a controlled substance. Those arrested were Curtis Moore and Manuel Alvarez Jr. for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, Antonio Ortega and David Saldivar for parole violations. Arturo Aguilera III was picked up on a motion to revoke on an online solicitation of a minor charge and failure to register as a sex offender. Manuel Martinez was arrested for evading arrest. Eloy Fuentes Zamaripa, who did not have any county records in Greene County, and Noah Carson for robbery after allegedly stealing an 18-pack of Michelob Ultra from a Stripes convenience store and punching the clerk in the face. Carson allegedly told police that it wasn't supposed to go down like that and he just wanted free beer. How was it supposed to go down then? Got crabs? San Angelo, surprisingly, does not, as Craving Crab has been locked down due to delinquent rent. Located at 4545 Sherwood Way, Craving Crab has had a lock put on their door and is demanding payment of back due rent to get a new key. San Angelo used to be lousy with crab restaurants, as the Crab on Knickerbocker closed earlier this year and Red Lobster some years ago. It's like someone weeded them out with a fine-tooth comb. The San Angelo Live mobile app is the best in the business. No, seriously. Download it today on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. It's free and always keeps you up to date with news in San Angelo. A San Angelo man has been indicted for shooting out glass panes at Bradford Elementary School. 22-year-old Jake Aguirre has been indicted by a Greene County grand jury for criminal mischief after shooting out glass panes with a BB gun. Surveillance footage showed a man who was believed to be Jet Aguirre, but he was incarcerated on the date this incident occurred until it was revealed that Jet has a twin brother, Jake Aguirre, and he was allegedly confirmed to be the one who shot out the windows and doors at Bradford Elementary. The damages totaled in the sum of $1,864. Aguirre was arrested in January 2022 and was released in February 2022 and has a court date on May 15, 2024. I wonder if they have matching neck tats. The Great Creek Volunteer Fire Department needs help identifying an alleged thief. The suspect, dubbed the Lake Gardens Bandit, broke into the Great Creek Volunteer Fire Department's building, and after realizing a game camera had taken his photo, he stole the camera and fled the scene. The break-in occurred on May 9th, close to midnight. According to the Volunteer Fire Department, they installed the camera after another break-in earlier in the year, where thieves stole copper materials from electrical components inside and outside of the building. If anyone has any information regarding the Lake Gardens Bandit, please contact the Greene County Sheriff's Office at 325-655-8111. Into weather, you better batten down the hatches this weekend as we have rain in the forecast. Right now it's 80 degrees, and this afternoon we have a 30% chance of rain that sticks around through the night, where the low will be 62. Tomorrow the storms roll in and we have a high of 74. Before noon we have a 40% chance of thunderstorms. In the evening those chances increase to 60%. Saturday night we have a 50% chance of thunderstorms and a low of 62. Sunday is supposed to rain and we have a 70% chance, a high of 84, and a low that night of 63, where the storm should clear out. When we come back, I'll talk all about sports in the Contra Valley and a special 2-interview live daily news as Charlotte Anderson with Keep San Angelo Beautiful stops by, and Angela Shanks with the San Angelo Performing Arts Center also comes by the studio to talk about their production of Singing in the Rain. But first, a word from the Bass Bunch.
Right now, during our giant tag sale, you can get a 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $28,999.
Don't miss our giant tag sale only at Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, Houston Hart and Arden Road, or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
In sports, the San Angelo Central girls gymnastics team has won their 5th straight state championship. Caroline Steele, Kara Becker, McKinley Nile, Allison Garnett, Daniela De La Cruz, Mariel Hartsky, and Freddie Von Rosenberg and Steely Young competed in the High School Gymnastics Coaches Association Championship and brought home first place with a score of 233.775. The Central boys also completed and placed 6th at the state meet. Moving on to ASU, the Rams baseball team traveled to Lubbock and lost 2 games, one to the Arkansas Fort Smith Lions 5-0 and one to UT Permian Basin Falcons 3-0. They'll have to wait until May 12th for the NCAA selection show. The Ram Bells lost their matchup with the Oklahoma Christian Eagles and are currently playing West Texas A&M. More ASU news: the LCS Outdoor Championships are going on right now, and for the Bells, well, they're in 2nd place behind West Texas A&M, and the Rams are in 4th place, also behind West Texas A&M, along with Lubbock Christian and Oklahoma Christian. Back to high school, today is game day for playoff baseball. The Wall Hawks will face the Iowa Park Hawks at Crutcher Field at ACU at 6 o'clock tonight. Menard plays Spurger at the Mart ISD at 5:30. The Arizona Lions are taking on the Bangs Dragons at Abilene Cooper at 7. And the El Dorado Eagles are matched up with the Albany Lions right here in San Angelo at Donsky Field, and that game will take place at 5 p.m. Watch for the article on that one, as I will be at that game. And finally, the Lakeview Chiefs are battling the Crum Bobcats in Stephenville at 7:30 p.m. Good luck to all the high school baseball teams, and go out and support these athletes tonight and this weekend for more sports around the Contra Valley and beyond. Go to sanangelive.com/news/sports.
Ew, that's so gross.
Deep down, your rugs are dirtier than they look. Carpet Tech safely cleans all types of rugs, killing germs and removing spots and odors. Right now, get 15% off rug cleaning from Carpet Tech. Call or schedule online at carpettech.com.
If your home is in a wreck, call Carpet Tech, yeah.
Welcome back. I'm James Bellini. I'm here with Miss Charlotte Anderson. Miss Anderson, how are you doing today?
Oh, just fantastic, James. It's so good to be with you.
All right. You actually just had an event, the Black Tie Gala. Let's talk about that real quick.
My gosh, it was just fantastic. So Art and Common Places, Downtown Association, did the ribbon cutting for the Black Tie Cowboy. It was a phenomenal event. We were able to supplement that event with a cleanup crew. So we're very excited and grateful for our partners with Angelo State University and the creative writing team, as well as Lakeview Spanish Club. We had about maybe 12 to 14 of us all together. We cleaned on both sides of Chadbourn from all the way from Fuentes all the way down to the burger place. So it was a great event.
You said you had more people than you needed to.
Absolutely.
I bet that was great seeing that.
Yes, and it's wonderful that we can have the outreach and that people respond when we need them. And in this case, it was just perfect timing for this event. The art is spectacular. It just really highlights how walkable our downtown area is. And we're very excited to see all the people that attended and came out and enjoyed the beautiful art installations, as well as that ribbon cutting. And it just made for a beautiful evening. Just great that our downtown is so user-friendly, walkable. We had a few cars speeding a little bit.
Did you hear that, San Angelo?
But we just want to remind everybody that there are a lot of beautiful things in our downtown area, and we will see more pedestrian traffic, more bicycle traffic, and we want to be very cautious around our citizens and make sure that we provide a safe environment for us to enjoy how beautiful our community is.
I mean, they put a ton. We just had Monica Ramos in here talking about
Yes.
art and conflict, and just that y'all put in a ton of work down there. And I mean, it shows. I mean, the sidewalks are nice. The streets are nice. They're resealing now. I mean, they've done a lot of work down there. So
Right. And as you know, we've been designated as the arts capital of Texas, and that's a 10-year designation. So I can tell you every month our community is working very hard through murals, through art, to continue to enhance that corridor so that we can get that 10-year designation again.
all right. Now let's talk about the rock garden.
Oh,
the rock garden.
yes.
We talked about that too.
Yes, so our theme this year for Earth Day was Rock the Garden, and we really wanted to promote water conservation because you can have a beautiful garden that's irrigation free. And what we've done with our students this year, from Angelo State University all the way to our elementary students in SAISD, our charter schools, and our private schools, is we provided rocks from Texas Supply, West Texas Supply. I want to give them a shout out because when I went over to visit with them about rocks, I'm like, I need some river rocks. They need to be 2 to 3 inches. And so I dug through their yard and came up with 3 or 4 rocks to show them, I need this size. And they're like, oh, well, we can get you those. We're going to get you a cubic yard of these rocks. And I'm thinking, oh my God, how much is a cubic yard?
Right.
And how much does that cost? To which they replied, you won't have to pay for these rocks. So we're very grateful for their sponsorship on that. We were able to get rocks to all of our school campuses. Right now, they are working on painting their rocks and making mini rock gardens, and then we will go through and review their rock gardens for creativity and for overall project. But again, you know, tying that back into water conservation, we can have beautification in West Texas that doesn't utilize our water resources, which are so precious. And
Right.
Along with this, the kids got a water conservation booklet. They'll learn about the water cycle, how they can save and conserve water at home, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, and in the yard. So great lessons all the way around for Earth Day. And again, these were promoted from elementary all the way up to our high school students at Angelo State University, and we did participate with them on Earth Day, which was the 22nd, and all the students got to paint rocks, and that was fantastic. But what was even better about that was it was Bring Your Child to Work Day, and so a lot of the professors had their little kids with them, and that was really special because they got to paint the rocks as well.
Paint the rocks, hand them the paintbrush, and let them have at it.
Great
And they can make
activity.
as big as mess as possible, and it's
Sure.
okay because it's not in the house.
Absolutely. So Earth Day was a huge success for Keep San Angelo Beautiful and San Angelo.
Well, since we're speaking about San Angelo, let's talk about San Angelo Gives. It was this week.
Yes, we had a great turnout. We had a lot of donations. We are very excited, very grateful for all those who donated, not only to us, but there's 250 different organizations that were vying for dollars this year. And I know economically it's been a little tough for everybody. So we're grateful that people were able, to do what they did and support our community. And I know all the organizations are very, very happy that this event has concluded. And we were able to provide coffee and donuts for the morning reception, and grateful to support our other nonprofits. But one of our donations that came in was anonymous, and it was dedicated to the City of San Angelo employees. So I want to give a shout out to all the guys that help us and help the community, from Street and Bridge, to our solid waste teams, to our water department operations, and then of course our administrative teams, economic development and finance, and our IT guys, all the people that make the City of San Angelo a better place to live, work, and play, that work really, really hard to make a difference. And these guys are unsung heroes. A lot of times I get phone calls, periodically about challenges in the city, but I don't get phone calls about how well someone's done or how they are making an impact. So it was really sweet to see that donation, acknowledging the work of our city guys. And I know we couldn't do what we do without Street and Bridge helping us with cones to set up our events, and then our solid waste team who supports our hazardous waste events and our tire collection. So just a great shout out to all the guys that make a big difference. We love you and we appreciate all you do in the city.
I know those compliments really ring true out there for everybody.
Right.
It's easy to go at somebody if they messed up, but when you compliment somebody for doing something good, it always feels tremendous. You just mentioned it though. Hazardous waste. We have an event coming up. Hazardous waste event.
June 15th. So on June 15th, it will be at the Coliseum. If you are volunteering, and we need volunteers, and any team is worthy of this event. It is a family-friendly event, and no team is too small. So if it's just you and you're looking for something to do on a Saturday, this is a really wonderful and a fun event. The community comes out. We'll probably see 250 cars. We have all different activities that you can participate in, from handouts that tell people how to navigate through the cones, to giveaways. We give away several different items, from seed packets to laundry detergent. That is not in a jug, it's in a paper, and it's a little piece of paper, and you put it in your wash and it dissolves, and then you have your laundry detergent in there, so you don't have to use a plastic jug anymore. So that's just fantastic. We have reusable fork, knives, and spoons that we hand out to the citizens that drive through as well. So we have people that control the traffic. DPS will be with us. They have a team this year that will be helping us, making sure we start with Ella Saves the Ocean. And she gives us, we give her plastic bags, I should say. So she usually gets thousands of plastic bags at this event. And then those are donated to First United Methodist Church, where they make homeless mats out of the plastic bags. And then the next drop off is shredded documents. So we can take up to 4 boxes, kind of small boxes. If you have some documents, we shred on site with secure documents. Butts Recycling will be with us to take cardboard. Big Country Recycling will be taking car batteries and electronics. And then there's a cutoff. If you have oil to donate, you can go off to the side, and there's a big 55-gallon drum. They'll be taking oil. And that's Alliance Recovery. And then our friends from Clean Harbors will be with us from San Antonio, taking your latex paints, oil paints, thinners, strippers. If you have pesticides, herbicides, pool chemicals, fluorescent light bulbs, those types of items, will be taking those. And then you'll be on your way. So it will be a great event. Again, reminding everybody, it is a household hazardous waste event. That means look under your sink, look in your garage if you've got stuff laying on the side of the house that you just haven't had a chance to dispose of properly. This would be the event that's once a year that you can bring those items to. Now, we will not take trailers. It's not a trailered event. Okay. I don't think you have a trailer of supplies in your kitchen sink.
Right.
So no agriculture waste, no industrial or commercial waste. No sharps, no medications, no ammunition, just a typical household item, again, that you may have under the sink.
Cleaning products type of thing.
Absolutely.
Cleaning products, paints, that type of thing.
Right. And no tires at this event.
No tires.
This is not a tire event. No tires at this event.
You're probably tired of slinging tires around.
Well, that will be coming up in September. So save the date for September 7th for tires.
So you got to gear up for it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
But the hazardous waste is just a great event. And again, we look forward to reaching out. We get phone calls all the time. When's the next hazardous waste? So we kind of got pushed back a little bit. A lot of activities in May, coming off of COVID. Right. Things fill up really quick. And so I have to work with my guys that come from San Antonio to make sure that we have a secure date, that they can work with us. And then, the rodeo activities were in April, and then we have the graduations in May. So hopefully it won't be too hot. We will start in the morning. Our event check-in is at 7:30 for our volunteers, and we'll have granola bars and fruit and juice and get you off to a really good start with some coffee, some nice ice cold water. And then afterwards for our volunteers, we will have a hot lunch. So
all right,
that'll be a great lunch.
Okay.
And a fun way to end the day.
All right, yeah, I don't think a lot of people may realize, just pour it down the sink or something, but that's bad for your sink.
Right.
That's bad and that just leads to more problems down the line. So take advantage of this opportunity to, dispose of some of those chemicals you have that you can't pour down the sink, and
absolutely
don't go dig a hole and pour it on the ground or anything.
we want to preserve our limited water resources.
It's called Keep San Angelo Beautiful.
For a reason.
Right. Well, you also told me that y'all won another award.
Oh my goodness, we did. Oh, we're just so excited. So Keep Texas Beautiful has Beautify Texas Awards. And this year we won their community award for our Tires to Go program. So we've gotten a lot of recognition in the past year on that. Keep Texas Beautiful, of course, the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality. These two groups will be attending conferences in June. And then we have one in May where we'll be receiving our awards. And then, of course, the Steady Texas Alliance for Recycling, they also awarded us the Tires to Go project with an award in public education and outreach. So we're just really grateful for the recognition. Again, for all the people that volunteer, the city of San Angelo, it takes a lot of work to do a tire event. It really does. And we try to be everything to everybody that brings something to donate. And our volunteers for these events really get worked over pretty good, because rolling is a lot of work. It's very rewarding and fulfilling when you're working with a team. The stacking can get a little tricky, but we have designs that we put all in the 18-wheelers, so you can see if you layer the tires and put the tires on top of each other, it makes a little herringbone pattern.
Right.
And so you get more tires on the truck. And that's a little bit of time consuming, but it can be the difference between 800 tires on an 18-wheeler and 1,200 tires on an 18-wheeler. And with what we pay, we want as close to 1,200 as we can get on those trucks.
All right. Well, Ms. Anderson, did I miss anything?
I think we got it all.
All right. Well, how do people reach out? How do people volunteer? How do people donate? How can they help?
Sure.
How can people help in any way?
Absolutely. So Keep San Angelo Beautiful, we have a Facebook, so please like, follow, and share and stay up to date on all our activities and events. If you want to reach out to us by email, it's charlotte.anderson@cosatx.us. And our phone number is 486-3771. Just give us a call and we can answer any questions you have. We'll keep you up to speed on everything. We get calls all the time, and we're happy to inform the community on what we have coming up and ways that they can help and be a part of it. And I think everybody wants to make a difference, and we're just happy that we can meet our community needs and provide purposeful team building. So if you want to build a better business, you need to send a team.
All right. Well, Ms. Anderson, thank you for coming in today. We really appreciate you always coming in every month. So thank you. And I guess we'll see you again next time.
Sounds good. Great to be with you today.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Back to you guys.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
And welcome back to the show. Joining me today is Angela Shanks, the Executive Director for San Angelo Broadway Academy.
Hi.
And I'm glad you're here because we have some rain coming.
We do. It's going to rain at the Murphy Performance Hall. We are opening Singing in the Rain this weekend.
It's a fantastic show, and I can't imagine what it's like in the theater.
Yeah, it is. It's an iconic show. Hopefully everybody's seen it. We have 60 students involved in the production. So while it is the musical that everyone has seen on TV, there are added songs because when it goes to stage, they do add quite a bit. So if nobody knows the story, it's about 1928 Hollywood, and the talking pictures are coming, and the lead actress Lena Lamont and Don Lockwood are part of it, but she has an awful voice and cannot sing at all. So he falls in love with a girl named Kathy, and they come up with this big plan to use her voice in place of Lena's, and then the picture goes out of whack and chaos happens. And so it's filled with laughter and love stories and comedy and just a lot of wonderful things. And it rains, which is really cool to see. I'm like, if you don't like theater, at least come out and watch it rain at the Murphy.
Watch it rain in the Murphy. That's going to be something. Now these productions take a lot of practice, a lot of planning.
Yeah, so we audition kids in January, and then we do about 15 weeks of rehearsal. They meet like 5 hours a week. So not a lot, but what people don't know is that we aren't in a theater. We're just a little building on Taylor Street. So we have a warehouse where we store all our set pieces. And we pre-build our set, and then we break the whole thing down to take it to the Murphy. So, I mean, by the time you think of that, and then costuming 50, 60 kids 3 times around, dancing, singing lines. We have a live orchestra for Singing in the Rain in the pit this year, full of ASU professors and band directors from Central. So it's really a great experience for everyone involved.
Well, I can't imagine, being a performer would just be, a dream come true for a lot of us that can't sing. But to get all those people together and to choreograph and make it all work, and y'all do a marvelous job of that.
Well, thank you. It's a lot. I think because the kids love it so much and they find so much joy doing it, it's not work for them, it's fun for them. And they want to be able to provide San Angelo a great performance too, so they work their hardest.
It's bound to be a delightful performance, and you're going to try to give it a shot 3 days this weekend.
Yeah, so we open tonight. So our show times are Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. and then Saturday, Sunday matinees at 2 o'clock. Okay. And if you're like me and you don't know what your plans are, you can get those tickets at the door at any time, an hour before the performance. Okay. Or they can go to sanangelopac.org and buy them in advance. And it's Mother's Day weekend, so bring your mom, grandma, aunt, best friend to the theater on Sunday.
That's right, Performing Arts Center. And of course, there's rain in the forecast.
There is, so it's definitely perfect time.
So it may be time to come inside and find something to do. So it'd be a great weekend to go see Singing in the Rain.
Yep, sure will. Tickets are $15 for adults and $12 for kids 12 and under.
Okay. And Angela, this is where I generally forget something. So if I've left anything out that's really important, like time, place, date, ticket prices, something like that.
Yeah, you got it.
Now would be the time.
Yeah, this weekend, Friday through Sunday, tickets at sanangelopac.org or at the door 1 hour before the performance. Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and Saturday, Sunday at 2 o'clock. Tickets are $15 for adults and $12 for kids 12 and under. And come to the theater. It's a great place to be this weekend.
This is a Mother's Day gift in the making right there for you, all wrapped up in a nice package. All right. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
All right. We'll go back to you guys.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Kano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Kano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thanks for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned live news show in the Concho Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X, and all the other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo Live mobile app for everything news in the Concho Valley and beyond. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, especially the single ones. No, all moms. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. Please set up my doctor's appointment for me. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.